Beirut, Lebanon, ranked in the most top dangerous countries to visit in the Middle East. With kidnappings, crime, armed conflict, tourists being held for ransom, people getting robbed, and the whole country having their finances frozen by the banks. Residents are desperate, struggling, and not being supported by their government. So definitely not the first place you'd consider when going on holiday, right? Especially if you're a 21-year-old girl going with their little sister. However, this is Tiffany Kelly telling you about my experience spending 24 hours in one of the most dangerous countries in the Middle East. So before I got on my flight, I spoke to a local lady flying home about what's going on in Lebanon.
Since 2020, we had the Lebanese crisis, the economical one, as the banks they blocked all the accounts for the people, that they didn't allow them anymore to get their money. So what helped a black market to be in the market that showed up suddenly, and this black market that now people are already within now 2 years are counting on it, because at the beginning of the crisis we could count on the check, banker's check and all these things, but after that even we couldn't anymore use the bank. So people at the beginning of the crisis, they began to sell the banker's check for a certain amount in the market. It was at the beginning 10% they were selling, and then it was increasing and increasing until it became on the contrary. So instead of before we used to sell the banker's check for 10%, we lose only 10% of our money. Now we arrive to a point where we just get when we sell the banker's check, we get only 10% from our money. So so people, of course, they lost the trust in the banks, and they were counting on the black market, which is they were going to buy their money from the black market, as it became 100 times more to exchange the money. Yeah, until we arrived today to a market. The black market is 100,000 Lebanese pound. It used to be 1,500. As we have now many black markets, so we have the bank economy, the exchange rate. We have another exchange rate that the banks also they created, and we have the black money. So it's really many ways of going now in the economy of Lebanon.
Okay, so I'm all changed now. I'm in my dress because it's actually quite hot here. I'm hoping it's not going to get cold later because then I'm going to be cold. But anyways, so we came out of the airport and as soon as we walked out, there was going taxi. Was it actually? Yeah, we do need a taxi. So then we asked them about the black market rates. Now this is where it gets a little bit confusing. So the taxi driver called a guy and said, "I said, well, it's alright, I know him. I was like, okay. Now I thought we was going to be taken into, like, I don't know why I was thinking we was going to be taken into a building to get this money. So anyways, we're driving and he pulls up at, our cab driver pulls up at like a petrol station and we're just waiting. I'm like, what is going on? And then this guy comes up on a moped, asks how much we're changing, and we said $300 because that's their best currency out here. That's how they work it all out. And I forgot the cash over there. Let me go grab it. Wait. Starting to think maybe we just didn't need that much. This is millions. Millions. I mean, look, you've got 100,000 notes here, you've got 50,000 and more 100,000 notes. So it worked out to be quite a bit of money. It actually works out to be $300. But if it was under the normal exchange rates, if we was just to go to an exchange rate place here, how much was it again?
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
Okay, so if we was to go through a like just one of those companies on the side where they do the official exchange rate, we would have got 2,100 Lebanese pounds for $1. But since we went through the black market rates, it was 87,000 Lebanese pounds per $1. This is what I mean, very confusing. But we ended up getting it. Now I have way too much. The cab driver stiffed us. He said, how much are you wanting? Now that we're feeling rich, bing bang bosh, he goes, $36 US. Said, how much is that in Lebanese? You just saw me change all my money. What do you mean? Said it's going to be about 3.5 million. I said, this is a joke. I had to pay it though, because otherwise we would have had problems. So now we're going to get an Uber, because it turns out the Uber is £5. $5. Which works out about 500,000 Lebanese pounds. This is going to be a very, very difficult video. Anyways. I'm going to go spend some money. I actually forgot to start recording like when we got the food. I got a beef burger here. I thought I ordered a cheeseburger, but I didn't.
I also got something called white pasta. I started eating it. It's banging, banging. We got some chili hummus here. Over here we have cheese bites, they're all gone. We have curly fries, and we have, what's in there? Baguette bread for the hummus. And these are kids' meals, so they came with apple pieces. But so far I'm very happy with the food. Very happy. I haven't tried the burger yet. I'll come back once I get some sauce. Do you know what? I'll try it without the sauce for now. This I'm gonna rate a very strong 9 out of 10. This is really, really good. The very plain burger. Would have been an 8 if it had cheese and some sauce. So, sorry, could I get some ketchup? I don't want to ask for cheese. I also think when she comes back, I forgot to say for me. So I'm going to give this a 6. Overall rating, 8.5. I'm a happy, happy girl right now. Anyways, I'm going to get back to my food. Thank you very much. So that's for us. So I've got no food. The bread just soaked it up. Anyways, I'm gonna go enjoy my food because it's the first good bit of food I've had in a long time. Okay, so this is how much dinner cost. That is £2.5 million Lebanese pounds, which is 25 US dollars. So not bad actually. I feel so rich. We've come here to get a drink. I'm absolutely knackered. It's only 9:20. So I'm gonna have a little drink and we're gonna head to bed. Okay, good morning.
It's 10:33 a.m. I was supposed to get up at 9, but I overslept. So, in a bit of a rush now, because obviously we want to try and go to the other mall before my flight. So our flight's at like 6 p.m. Well, the flight is not at 6 p.m, but we need to be at the airport at 6 p.m. Want to maybe go to the cinema, have a look around the mall. I think that's all I've got so far. I don't really know what else to do, but today's the last day, and yeah, I'm gonna get changed because this is not the right fit for going out. So we'll see you with the outfit change. So we were just waiting to check out, and I was like, you know what, actually I'm gonna order some breakfast, and it looks incredible. Got my coffee, orange juice, eggs. I've never seen a sausage like this, but it's fine. And some assorted breads. So I'm gonna munch away, and I'll see you later. Oh, it also cost 1.3 million pounds, which is about $13. So I'm happy. I'm hoping it tastes good, actually.
Oh, are you recording? Okay. So, as you saw in the last scene, like I fell in love with that bikini / swimsuit. It was lovely, but it was quite pricey and I don't have enough cash on me. So I was like, okay, cool. Like I'll pay on my card, no worries. And they said, we don't take card. I was like, oh, okay, because they're an ATM. And she was like, well, no, all of our banks are frozen. Which is, obviously, you'll see earlier in the video that someone explained everything's been frozen because of the government shutdown, basically. So now I can't get it, and I'm quite sad about it. But it is what it is. Okay, so I got myself some pajamas from Undies, and I thought I just wanted to show you how pretty it is out here. I'd love to sit out here and have dinner, but I have a film to watch and a flight to catch, so. Okay, so we paid for the tickets. So this one's actually cheaper. We got premium seats. I thought we was gonna get the whole VIP experience, but they wasn't showing the big punch at the VIP experience, so is what it is. But it came to about $4 a ticket for premium seats, so I'm not angry about it. The film starts in about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes. But we're just sitting down now because we can't pull cash out at the ATMs. For some reason, none of them are giving money and no places here take cards. So now we're just gonna wait and then head to the airport straight after this. So there was a crazy long delay, but I have my pajamas on. I'm tired, but we're boarding now, so.
So here's some do's and don'ts for Lebanon. Number 1, if you do decide to come to Lebanon, make sure you bring cash and lots of it. No shops accept card because the banks are frozen and the ATMs don't seem to work. Number 2, do not use the local taxis. They'll rip you off. So download Uber instead, because we was at the airport and we gone outside to go and get a taxi. The guy charged us $39 for a 10-minute drive. And on the way back, Uber cost us €5 for the 10-minute drive. Number 3, definitely don't rent a car. There's no traffic lights, the roads are crazy, they're dangerous. Honestly, it's just not even worth it. I've never been so scared of roads in my entire life. Just don't bother renting a car and use Uber. Number 4, a pretty blatant one. If there's no price on something, ask before you pay. Because you're a tourist, they're more than likely going to charge you a little bit more. So if you know how to haggle, this might be a good place to use that. Although I didn't have any problems, the streets are still unsafe according to the news. So don't walk on the streets at night. Ubers are your safest option. And that'll be the end to our trip in Lebanon. Let me know your thoughts on the video and whether you would end up going to Lebanon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps me out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!